English in Pakistan. Who speaks it and what it gets you? First off, why is English spoken in Pakistan? I guess I'll start off with the historical background on it. As you know, Pakistan and India were part of the British Empire called the British Raj. As a former colony, it inherited English. In 1947, after the Second World War, the British Raj got separated into India and Pakistan west and east. All the new countries kept the English language as the official language, despite some opposing opinions. In 1971, after a language conflict, East Pakistan decided to separate from West Pakistan and it became Bangladesh, keeping Bengali as the official language. There's a huge linguistic diversity due to the history and religion of these countries. In Pakistan, 77 different languages are spoken there. However, English was selected as the official language and Urdu as the national language. Urdu is the Islamic version of the Hindi language. Nearly half of all Pakistanis, 44%, speak Punjabi. The next most commonly spoken language is Pashto at 15%, Sindhi at 14%, Saraki at 11%, and Urdu at 8%. Native speakers of other languages, including English and various other tongues, account for 5%. It's important to mention, though, that Urdu is spoken fluently as a second language by all literate Pakistanis, around 62% of the population. It is a required subject of study in all primary and secondary schools. Also, almost 49% of the population speak English at least at an intermediate level. English is used for the civil administration, the legal system, college and universities of white collar jobs. Urdu is there to preserve the culture, primary and secondary education, and informal communication. Both, however, use both languages for broadcast media. All right, so going back to the main question, who speaks English in Pakistan? To answer this is the ones that learn English in school, since it's just a very small minority that speak English as a mother tongue. English is the language of higher education, a prerequisite for professional positions, and the most prestigious language. However, access to English is not the same for everyone because of different school systems. The key here is the private and public schools. Urban areas are more likely to have private schools, as the better paid government and industry workers who can afford private tuition are usually located in or near cities. Private school graduates typically have far superior English skills than students in public schools. Private education is appealing for parents, but unaffordable to most. As we can see in the graphic here, the cost of a private education is way more expensive than a public school, and the cost has to be covered 100% by the parents. Other important facts are that the rural areas of Pakistan, almost 74% of students attend public schools, while 26% attend private schools, including madrasa. And in urban areas, 41% go to public schools, while 59% of students attend private schools, including madrasa and many others. As a conclusion, English is a social class differentiator and a sign of all the unequal opportunities in the country. Speaking fluent English is a privilege since it shows that your family has the economic resources to send you to a private school where the exposure to English and technology are higher. Also, it's a privilege since you can apply to go to college or a university and obtain a better job than the population who don't speak it. English plays an important role and in the development of individual economic prosperity.